Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
And welcome back, everybody. Unfortunately, the forecast today isn't very spooky. It's more on the breezy side. In fact, it's been extremely windy today. In fact, take a look at some of these gusts sent into the National Weather Service. Near 70 miles an hour in Garrison, 66 in Moffett, Minot with a recorded gust of 64 miles an hour, and then 63 in Bentley, and then just outside the Air Force Base up in Minot, almost 60 miles an hour. So those winds behind that front certainly got your attention. Still have the wind advisory in effect for everybody across the entire state, and a high wind warning for about north central sections of North Dakota. Each of these going until 9 o'clock. If you're in the advisory, wind gusts 50 to 55. The high wind warning, those gusts closer toward 60 miles an hour. Right now, skies continue to clear out there. Just they'll have some nagging clouds across sections of Stark County and working their way towards western Morton County there. But expect mostly clear skies throughout the rest of the evening. But it's a chilly one out there with those temperatures mostly lower to mid 30s and lower 40s depending on where you are. 44 in Mobridge, 39 in Bismarck, 35 in the Minot area, degree cooler in Williston, and 4 degrees warmer than that back to the west in Dickinson. We talked about those winds. Again, these are the sustained winds out of the northwest at between 20 and 30 miles an hour. And we factor in, these are current gusts. Near 50 in Bismarck, the latest gust, 41 in Linton. We'll slide this a little bit further to the north. You can see still some impressive gusts, 43 in Minot and Garrison. But the good news is you can see back across Crosby gusts only in the 20s. So those winds should start to die down as we go through the late evening and overnight hours. I think once we get on the other side of midnight, the wind should really start to calm down. You can see those winds right now with precision cast really howling, sustained. You can see in the yellow section here between 25 and 30 miles an hour. But once this area of high pressure slides by, we'll get a return flow around that high tomorrow, which should be the first stages of a pretty dramatic warm-up, which is on the way for the first part of next week. But you don't see any precipitation here. All week should remain on the dry side. If you're headed out trick-or-treating tonight, just windy, cold and windy. So like I said to start the show, he's dancing, but many of you might be dancing after your costumes if they get blown away, like those hats and things like that. Lows tonight, they'll be chilly with wind chills around 0 tonight, so it won't be about seasonable numbers out there tonight. Rebounding tomorrow only into the upper 40s and lower 50s. Here's your 3-day forecast for Dickinson. Look at that sunset out there. My goodness, a picturesque evening in the Dickinson area. Look at how quickly temperatures warm, though. Near 70 on Election Day. Same thing in the Williston area, warming temperatures. In fact, Election Day area-wide is going to be gorgeous. No excuse not to go out and cast your vote on Tuesday because the weather will not be a problem. A very nice extended forecast over the next couple of days, flirting with 70 degrees, especially if you're in the south and southwest, Renee. Won't be surprised if places like Bowman, Mott, those areas, Hettinger, get into the lower 70s as we get into Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. So not a bad Halloween, just breezy.
Dancing after your costume, huh, Robert?
That's right.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Coming up next in sports, every team is on upset alert after 2 of the best football teams in the state lose at home in the quarterfinals.